Good morning again. I was driving to work this morning and I said, God, teach me something today. And He does. And I was driving and I've been, like I said, been watching spring slowly creeping into the scenery. And this morning I was looking at this tree that I've been watching for years that's all bent over, and part of its roots are sticking straight up in the air, and yet every year it comes back because there's enough roots under the ground connected to the source that it keeps it alive. And so this morning I was going by really slow to see if I could see some signs of green, and right now it's really hard from the road to see that green peek out from the branches. It still looks dead. And so as I'm driving on throughout the scenery, I see that there are many trees that look like they're still dead. But right next to them, there's some trees that are starting to green up, and then some of them they have lots of green leaves and they're very much alive. And I thought about our lives and how when we look at other people, sometimes we see other people blooming and they're lush, their lives are lush, they're prospering in every direction, their ministries, their finances, their businesses, their life is just green and lush and growing. And then sometimes we look at our lives and we have to look really deep and really close to look to see if we're even alive, to see if our those hopes and those dreams inside of us are they appear dead. And we have to really peer and to look closely to see if there's any life waiting for that little sign of that little bud to poke out to give us hope. We can't be moved by what we see because, in a few more days, as I'm driving to work and from work, it'll be like overnight. Those trees that look like they were dead, they are going to be lush and green and full of life. Suddenly, it will appear suddenly. Just like my life, just like your life, those hopes, those dreams, suddenly will burst forth, and we're going to see the life that God has for us all the time. We lay dormant sometimes to where we're refreshing and growing and get stronger on the inside, so that when it's time to bloom, we're going to be strong and healthy. We can't look at each other. We can't look at the person next to us and get jealous or think, why isn't God paying attention to me? Why are they getting noticed and thriving in their businesses or their ministry or whatever the case may be? Because it's going to happen, and it's going to happen suddenly. Don't give up on your hopes and your dreams, because you're just maybe laying dormant. And when the time comes, when your season comes, you're going to burst forth with so much prosperity, it's not even going to be funny. Anyway, I hope that gives you hope today, because that is my hope with these videos, is to spread a little bit of hope in a dark life, or somebody who's going through some struggles. Each time I cut one of these, I say, that's the last one I'm going to do. And then God tells me otherwise. So if you find that this is something that ministers to you, I'd like to hear from you. Pass it on. No matter how funny I sound or whatnot, if you can get something out of it to give you hope to get through another day, another week, another month, another hour, that's my hope in making these videos. Anyway, I just want to share, and until the next time, I just keep thinking.